Alright, welcome back. We are here with Mission 3 of the Factions campaign, Vizunah Square. So since this is our first mission with 8, I'll quickly introduce our 2 new party members here. So first up is Razah. Well, I guess Norgu as well. I can mention both at the same time since they're virtually running the same build. They're basically running the exact same thing as Gwen, just standard E-Surge, Mesmer. Main difference is I've swapped out the elites. Razah runs Panic, so that is a good skill to shut down entire caster backlines if you can get them all stacked together. And then Norgu's Psychic Instability is a very effective knockdown. So I'm putting them both on the squad there. Razah, I gave some additional anti-enchantment hate. If you've watched my Prophecies video, specifically Dragon's Lair, it's basically the exact same group. Only difference is Olias is Xinrae instead of Signet of Spirits, because I'm Signet of Spirits. Main difference I've put in my build is I have put Ebb and Battle Standard of Wisdom, and that's so everybody who's an ally in my group has faster cast time or faster recharges and can cast their skills more. And that is because Vizunah Square is one of 2 missions in this game where across all campaigns, that isn't 8-player in terms of the party size. It's actually 16, because there is a second Vizunah Square, 4 and quarter. And when you enter the mission, it selects a group from both outposts. If it doesn't find a group in the other outpost when you're entering, it pairs you with a group of henchmen instead. And whichever quarter you're entering from changes the henchmen you're grouped with. I think the henchmen you get when entering from foreign quarter are way better than the ones you get from local. But because I'm trying to demonstrate going through the missions here, I'm going to use the harder set of henchmen. So now how do you get each? Well, it depends on which campaign your character is created in. If they're created in factions, story takes you to local, like my ritualist here. And then if you entered from another campaign, then you're going to get 4 and quarter. How did I get both? Well, I had a friend who I just followed their mission and got 4 and quarter unlocked as a result. It's helpful for cartography, not much else. I guess if you're a factions character, it gives you access to the better group of henchmen. But you can always do this mission when it's a Zaishin mission day, if you're willing to be patient with it. And then you'll get a group from the other side, and maybe that helps you out. Alright, so without any further ado, we will go ahead and get launching. So, man, we have to wait the whole minute. I should have done my whole spiel earlier. Oh well. So, what happens is, to ensure that it gets groups from both sides, it launches the missions at the same time in both outposts. And it does that by having this rolling start. So we're just going to have to wait up. And the first thing that we're going to do when we enter is I'm going to type something in, see if there's somebody on the other side, and then coordinate from there. Otherwise, it's just going to be chilling out. Not too much special to talk about on that end. I guess the main reason I consider the henchmen you get from foreign quarter better than the ones from local is Sue over here. The skills that she is a Minion Mancer. And as a result, she gives you a lot of extra bodies to absorb attacks with, which is incredibly useful. Like, I debated bringing a second Minion Mancer in my group, but I couldn't find a good way to really slot it in. But for now, we're pretty much just waiting. Since I don't have a Minion Mancer, I am debating using a Summoning Stone. Oh yeah, the Masters and rewards for this, if you're in hard mode, you have to finish this mission in under 35 minutes. If you're in normal mode, you have only 25. Should be able to easily hit that time. Just gotta make sure we take things down quickly. Yeah, I'm Summoning Stoning this. Let's see what we get. Restless Corpse. That's not great. Oh. And there's no one in this mission, so I actually forgot to type to check the other side. But if you get this orange text, that means you're alone. Now we wait for Togo to give his spiel. Because I prefer foreign quarter, I don't actually know this side as well. If you enter from the foreign quarter, you start here, you head down through this crease and around to this square. You fight 3 groups of Ampha along the way. The faster you can get through them, the better, so that way you can help out this group, because they are dealing with a giant afflicted invasion. And usually if you're quick, you can help them in time. Unfortunately, the henchmen, I do not remember being that quick, so we're going to be in trouble. First thing you'll want to do, run over near this broken piece of wood, because this is one of the spawn points for the enemies. So I'm going to get us set up early. My spirit's there. And we're off. Alright, good. Spirit's doing their job on that. Alright, they're starting to head over to Master Togo. So we're gonna fight here. Mesmer over there. Actually, no, not you. I want you on it. The way I determine which Mesmers descended on, it's if there's only one of them. If there's more than one, I'll send Razah at it, because Panic's better for groups. Watch out for these shiny blue lights. That's Ray of Judgment from the Afflicted Monks. Should be pretty easy to sidestep, just keep an eye on it. So I'm going to flag my heroes outside of that so they don't take that extra damage, because there's no reason. Ooh, that's not good. I'm going to send all of my Mesmers on the Elementalist, get them under battle standard, and go for it. The Ellie boss is particularly troublesome, especially since he murked all of my spirits. Okay, good. Psychic Instability is doing its job. My spirits are not, though. Please attack the boss. Thank you. It is incredibly annoying when you summon your spirits and they attack something different. I've never quite figured out how to get them to rethink it. Alright, looks like our allies are starting to move. Oh, Chio has Signatus. That explains why they feel worse. It's because Chio's quite literally overriding my spirits here. That is incredibly annoying, actually. Because another note about being in a group, you can't share the same spirits. So if I have Signatus spirits and somebody else does, we both can't use them unless we summon them both outside of spirit range. So we'd have to fight on different fronts, which you can set that up, but you have to communicate that. Alright, so I'm going to flag my heroes here, and I'm going to put everybody underneath my ward. Because the other party does benefit from things such as wards, shouts, spirit effects, all of that. So it can be very handy to help power them up if I put them all under the ward. It's the main reason why I brought it for this mission, is so I could power up all of the casters that are in their group. And hopefully that'll make things run a little bit more smoothly. Did they all just ditch me? I feel like that should be illegal. Okay, come on, everybody get into the ward. There's an Ellie somewhere. Yeah, there's an Elementalist somewhere. There you are. But yeah, so the 3 spots enemies come from, top of those stairs, the spot I went to the start of the mission on, and then up that other set of stairs. And these enemies can overwhelm you very, very quickly. Especially if you aren't getting their ritualists down. Which, goddammit, spirits, can you please attack the thing I'm summoning? It's so frustrating. Please hit the thing I'm focusing. Why are they attacking over there? I've never understood spirit targeting. It's like I can summon them right in front of the thing I want to attack, and they will just turn around and attack something else. Oh, Restless Corpse is dead. I held out the starting point. Now I can rely on Devona and Emmy to hopefully be tanks for us. Wherever they are. Where are they? Did they wipe? Like, seriously, did they wipe? I don't think I've ever seen that before. That's crazy. Well, that explains why we were under a crazy amount of pressure. We're alone. I don't know if I want to continue the mission. That's actually wild. What the heck are they doing? This is a full-on advertisement for why it's better to start on the foreign side, because my goodness. I'm used to running in the other version. So all this craziness is new to me. The local side NPCs, they just stick in the middle and do their job. This one's just running out to wherever the heck they want. And of course, it's putting me out of position too. Now all of a sudden we're flanked by 2 groups of Ampha. We should not be fighting this way. Master of Whispers can't get any minions out as a result. So the main thing with this mission is you want to keep an eye on Master Togo. Make sure you don't run too far away from him, because how this mission progresses often depends on him. I'm actually surprised Menlo's being further behind. I don't normally see that out of him. But Menlo, you can usually convince to keep up with you just by him trying to heal all of your minions. Which normally I'd have more than 2. I think the Ampha just murked them all. Okay, Master of Whispers, run to the other side, please. Okay, you guys suck at this. Okay. we've got another peasant that they're going to fight that's going to turn into Afflicted. So all these peasants, when they die, they get turned into an Afflicted. So you're probably going to have to kill it twice. There we go. Just make sure you're ready for that. Like I said, Menlo tends to run ahead to heal minions if you have them. So you can usually rely on that. Master Togo is a better indicator. Alright, this section, section 2, there are three spawn groups you have to watch out for. Top of both of these stairs have one. And right here in the middle is the final one. And the boss also spawns here. So make sure you keep an eye out. I'm going to get my spirits up early again. Okay, Xandra, please cast the skills I tell you to cast. Generally, I prefer to stay near this square, because that's usually where Menlo and Togo are going to be. And we do have these Canthan peasants that are helping hold off, but the problem is when they die, they turn into Afflicted. So you're going to get a couple of extra mobs as a result through that. So just be ready for it. Let's get the ward up for them. Alright, Mesmer. That group's starting to get a little bit out of control, so I'm going to summon some spirits here, send Razah at them, get spirits out of that, because I don't want to deal with it. Yeah, the Ellie's just shredded my spirits there. They are just destroying my spirits. What the heck? Or is Emmy overriding them? Emmy's overriding them. Because watch, as soon as I summon these, hers die. So that has certainly not helped us out. There are just a lot of them hanging out in the back. Alright, so we have Togo and Menlo back there. So Menlo will still follow you to heal things. Togo does not. But we're holding pretty well here, all things considered. Got 2 writs. Send Gwen at them. Summon again. Okay, good. They're actually attacking my main target here. Alright, we've got a ranger as the boss. It's actually good. Would not have ended well if we'd had the Ellie boss there. Especially when Xandra dies. Okay, you guys come back here. Gather up. Ellie over there. So unfortunately, all the Canthan peasant afflicteds are still around and causing a lot of problems. Usually if you see them still alive, or any afflicted alive when you end this, that's because it's those afflicted specifically. All things considered, we only have 2 death penalties, which isn't bad. Considering the amount of trolling I have had from the other group, like, the full-on retreat from the other team, that made me so tilted. I'd never seen that before. Like, I'm actually debating if I should rerun this from 4 and quarter to give an actual good example of what this mission should look like, but we're staying the course. Alright, we've survived through round 2. We're currently 17 minutes in, so we're on pretty good pace here, all things considered. But the next set is going to be the hardest one. And I'm probably going to summon another set from my summoning stone here. Ugh, Juggernaut. If my title here isn't any indication, it doesn't show it, but I am full on Luxon. So I kind of wish I got the Siege Turtle if I could choose. The Siege Turtle is actually low-key one of the best summons you can get. Although this Juggernaut's booking it, I'll give it credit. It's actually running. But because I am Luxon, when we get to Kurzik areas, I am going to ruthlessly roast Kurziks. If you are a Kurzik person, I'm not apologizing. Because I regret nothing. Feel free to roast Luxons, I guess, in the comments. If you can find anything worth roasting. I mean, you guys have to run Eternal Grove. That alone is enough of a black mark on your side over there. Alright, so now we're on the final set of, or the final zone we have to fight things off from. So there's going to be 3 places we have to hold from. Top of the stairs, this center spot, and then down this ramp. If you are able to communicate with another person, it is extremely helpful to have one group take out the stairs as their top priority, and the other handle the group in the ramp that comes from the ramp. If there's obviously no enemies from down the ramp, they'd help with the center and maybe clear this side up until, yeah, that spawn happens down below. And that way you can more easily protect Togo, who's down there. And usually the more dangerous mobs actually come from the top of the stairs. So it's like you can't leave Togo alone for too long because he's not a healer. But at the same time, you really do want to take out the group on top of the stairs first when you can. So I'll send my spirits down here on occasion to take that out. But more often than not, I'm going to come back up here. And I'm glad I actually got the Juggernaut to be fighting up here with the spirit. Or with the minions, I mean. Alright, here we go. Next set. No enemies up top, so we will hold this spot. Specifically, you can hold from the stairs here, and then you can, if you have a good warrior, they can corner trap those stairs pretty much this entire round, and nothing even goes up to really threaten Togo. Because the elementalists won't actually be able to hit him through the wall, they'll be obstructed, and those are the only things that could really cause trouble for him. Ray of Judgment, while annoying, shouldn't be able to kill him if you have competent healing. Alright, yeah, we got a lot of mesmers up here. So let's go there, hold. Okay, got Ellie's there. Send you at that. Have Norgu start taking them. guys get up here. Come on. Alright, Rits are taken down. Got a Mesmer and 2 Rangers. It's not terrible right now. I'm going to keep an eye out for the next mob spawn. Again, we'll go ahead and ward these guys, make them stronger. Cast some spells in there myself. We've got a monk boss. And yeah, this is where the stairs gets out of hand. Or the upper stairs can get really out of hand. And hence why I have been watching it this entire time. It is very easy for that side to get overwhelmed. Okay. Yes, go Psychic Instability, knock them all down! But yeah, this is the hardest part of this mission. If you can survive the 3rd wave attack, you should be able to get through the mission. If they can just take out the 2 Rits, please. Thank you. Take out the other Rit. Don't let him res. Yeah, so that's the main reason the Rits are a problem, is they res. They have a hard res skill in Flesh of My Flesh. Alright, so there we go. We have officially survived. Man, the one where I had the group, where I had the other team debate me betray me and run. Is this really going to be the one that clears the mission first try? On the hard side of this too? That's ridiculous. But at the same time, I'm low-key happy that that's the version that gets through. Alrighty. Let's go ahead and identify some stuff as we make our way down. So we've got a solid 11 minutes to finish this mission, and it's basically 1 mob left. Summon some spirits while I'm at it. So other note about the other party is they do act like heroes and henchmen. They will follow you as the main player. Let's get them all to retreat through. That's the fun part about ambush spawns, getting all your casters away from all the assassins. Alrighty. And somehow no one's death penalty anymore. That's actually even more surprising. But we keep making our way down here. And this will be the final mob setup ahead. So specifically dealing with that Shiroken monk and all of his friends. What I'm going to try to do here is I'm going to try to set up a trap. Problem is I can't get this. The main issue with these henchmen, though, you can't flag them. They will follow you wherever you go. So I'm going to set up a trap there, and I'm going to attack across the bridge. I'm going to get them to run over straight to my spirits, and then we hold out behind them. Send the Ellie, send the panic, and that'll shut down that entire... So all of those exclamation points you're seeing are interruptions caused by panic. It is nuts when you can get all of the casters to stack like that. But with that, we have pulled everything, and that's an easy win. So now we just kill our first Shirokin, and that is the mission complete. 26 minutes, so nearly 10... 25-19. We nearly got the normal mode version of the Master's Reward. But that is that done. So now Vizunah Square is done. Next up will be Tanakai Temple. I'm still surprised that I got betrayed by the entire group in the first wave and somehow still made it. But we survived through great adversity, I might add. But as always, hope these videos are useful, and we'll see you in the next one.